I think sex box breeds school shooters. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's wicked.
What? What's happening?
I
Why?
would never buy my child a sex box.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow all the rats on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris for a tour.
And then probably another topic: PS5, Xbox coming out, new versions. How do we feel about it?
Did you guys pre-register?
Grown men play
It's available yet?
PS5.
Nah, you gotta pre-register in order to pre-order it.
So I gotta hop on that.
Yeah.
I'm getting the P5. I don't know. I ain't never been an Xbox nigga, so I'm P5 all day.
Nah, we don't do sex box.
Wait a second. I think the PS4 it was ranked like 80% of all porn that's downloaded is downloaded to the PlayStation 4 console.
I didn't know
right.
niggas really download porn on the PlayStation anymore. I thought that shit died in like the 2000s
It's a
era.
hell of a,
That's
the
crazy.
PS4 is a hell of a machine. I'll tell you that.
Yes, it is. Have you never looked at the random streams that are on there? It's literally people having sex.
Nah,
It's
dog.
crazy.
Nah.
PS4 is a marvel of a machine. I tell you. Now that sex box shit, that shit is the devil. I think sex box breeds school shooters. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's wicked.
What? What's happening? Why?
I would never buy my child a sex box. No.
I'd probably say more dedicated gamers on Xbox than PlayStation.
I will buy my child a Nintendo Switch before I get him an Xbox.
And then anything we missed, guys? What else we missed? Superhero thing. Yeah, so just talking about Black Panther. Black superheroes, like favorite black superheroes.
We don't have any, man.
We do. I like Luke Cage. I like Blade. Wesley Snipes, Black as Dark as Day Ass. Static Shock was one. Like we have the Black Green Lantern. I wish they would have made the black one do the movie instead of the white one, but
I'm
it wasn't
old school.
Black Green
Remember my
Lantern.
shirt from last week? I had on the Bruce Leroy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's black superheroes for sure. There's some dope ones.
They should have made a spinoff to that. Bruce Leroy was fucking motherfuckers up like, wow,
I
you
think
got that
we need a lot of
glow.
licenses to that.
That glow. Didn't know you got that
We're
glow.
going Shazam. Let's do it.
Shazam, man. I like Shazam. Shazam, that was a good movie.
Shazam. What about was it Blank Man?
Blank Man. I think that was more of a comedy and superhero.
Yeah.
Honestly. I fuck with Blank Man too. And
It was
the
Meteor Man. It was Meteor Man and Blank Man.
Yeah, I fuck with Blank Man. Like that shit was dope, but I don't think that's an actual superhero.
Yeah, Blank Man was a superhero.
I think Batman always been that nigga though. Like I that's one of my favorites.
Batman ain't black.
Yeah.
He ain't black, but I'm just saying superhero in general. Like between if he wasn't a black superhero, I'd probably fuck with Batman the most.
Not me. My nigga is Spider-Man.
Or because I fuck with Spidey, but I just think Batman had cars, Batman had girls, Batman had money. Like that was that.
Batman, that's
Why don't you
exactly
fuck
what
with
he
Thor?
was.
He's an
He
actual
had
god.
Batman ain't fucking have no skills. You know what his superpower was? White privilege. That's
That's wicked.
running around with a
Listen.
fucking butler, a rich motherfucker, and at nighttime he pretending to be a superhero.
Yeah. You know the insane thing, right? You know what people argue about all the time about how you can't change comic book characters' race. Like, and a lot of these characters are interchangeable. The races don't really matter. But Bruce Wayne is not one of them. You can't have a black Bruce Wayne.
Hell no.
Imagine a black man inside of a bat costume trying to beat people up. They would shoot that nigga.
Yeah, that's not. Actually, you know what? No, they tried it. The closest thing has been Black Panther. Closest thing to a black Batman for sure is Black Panther.
But even then, right? Even then, you saw how you see how evil the internet is, right? You know that fucking image where he's got his hands up and he's just looking at his claws and they put the fucking watermelon inside of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's always gonna be some shit. Bro. There's always gonna be some shit. But I think Black Panther is the closest thing we've had to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Anything else we missed, guys? What else we got?
How y'all feel about everybody letting the kids go back to school and shit?
Wicked.
Coronavirus doesn't exist anymore. It never did.
I'm telling you, the trade is going to happen where a kid brings the Hello Kitty mask and comes home with the Spider-Man mask and the whole shit shut down.
Bro, it's already happening. Colleges, a lot of these high schools have kids, hundreds of kids out already, hundreds of kids in quarantine. All these colleges all over the country, they're shutting down and they're thinking of reasons to send people back home. It's just, it's terrible. And like the crazy thing that's happening is there's so much bad happening all at one time. You can't focus on what's worse, right? Like what's bad? The 17-year-old kid who kills 2 people in Kenosha, or the fucking dude that kills the Trump supporter in Portland just on the street just because he was walking towards him? Like what's worse? You know what I'm saying? We have a deficit that's through the fucking roof, and you have a president that's like, yo, I'm gonna go talk to the cops and survey property damage, even though somebody got shot in the back 7 times. So it's like, it's just so much bad going on that I think that people are just like apathetic as fuck, right? They're like, all right, so like all this bad stuff, it just can't really be as bad as they say on the news because, you know, the media is fake, right? Fake news. It's frustrating as fuck.
This is the world that we come to live in, man.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
It's wild.
We'll be all right. We'll make it.
Oh, and they said it's I think an asteroid is supposed to hit a day before the presidential election.
No, that's not a sign.
I can't make it up.
That's not a sign. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
they said
that's
it's supposed to be non-impactful, but yeah, they said it's a percentage that it could hit the earth.
I think the presidential race has turned to one of the more depressing things over the years. It's just I don't think there's much hope behind it anymore.
I feel like it's a shame. It's been a joke since Obama left, and I feel like it's a setup though. Like since they let him be the president, it was like, yeah, now everything else got to be fucked up because we let a nigga be the president.
You gotta go off of it like this is a triple effect.
Yeah, like to make it so the nigga fucked up the White House. So yeah. Look, it's fucked up. Shit hanging, chandelier hanging, like
Rick Ross smoking weed here, squeaking.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
The interesting thing with politics is like it's not really like the thing is a lot of people don't know the way that politics works, right? So when you say one thing in politics, it doesn't necessarily mean it definitively. Like if Joe Biden says, "Yo, I'm going to raise the taxes for rich people," right? Like that's just okay. Well, what constitutes as a rich person? $400,000 a year. Who the fuck makes that? You know what I'm saying? That's right. Like less than 2% of the fucking population. So like, yeah, a lot of people who don't know anything, who live in trailer parks, when they hear stuff like, "Oh, my taxes are getting raised," no, not you, nigga, because you're too poor. You know what I'm saying? But they're too stupid to understand that. And I think that like we need to get back towards like governing, right, instead of politics. So like, a lot of people don't remember this, but prior to like George W. Bush being retarded and Bill Clinton having sex with women in the White House, like you don't think about politics until something crazy happens. And that's the way that it should be. Like we shouldn't be on the news hearing something every single day. It's a scandal with Donald Trump. Every day there's always something different. And you know, as soon as politics goes back to where it belongs, where people don't know exactly what's going on, I think they will be better off.
That's the most scariest thing. We can't let that go back.
That's the thing. Yeah, nah, that's tough.
I don't trust none of these motherfuckers to let it go back to that. At least before they coddled us, they pet our head a little bit differently.
Yeah, that was just straight.
Nigga told us no new taxes, and then just secretly put the taxes up our ass. Like you know,
it came from somewhere else. And
now this nigga like, here, I'm gonna give you this money. But I'm gonna tax the shit out you later. Tonight, I'm gonna run in your room.
I'm gonna get mine.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Shit.
What you call it? Forgot about this too. 50 Rick Ross. I think Rick won like a little case against Fifth where he tried to come at him for something about in the club or something that happened. So Ross, of course, won. So he celebrating and, you know, saying, even poking at Lloyd Banks, saying where you at now or some shit like that. Just like kind of engaging that. And I think they should just move past that at this point now, bro. But I think that's just one of those things that's going to last forever. But I don't know why he's even poking at Banks, though. That's one thing I just didn't understand.
Well, when you're rich and you got a lot of time on your hands, you'll do a lot of weird shit.
Because I don't think he had anything for Banks. I remember after Officer Down, it was quiet for Ross coming after Banks. So I was trying to figure out why is he still trying to poke that stick right there. It doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense. It's kind of childish at this point, and especially with what the world is right now, man. Fuck that shit. Like, shout out to them niggas though. They rich and bored, I guess.
They got too much money for that. That's the reality of it. You know, I mean, we should move past that shit.
Niggas is crazy.
But yeah, is that it, guys, or that's pretty much it for this one?
Yeah, man. Listen, I could diatribe for fucking forever about what's fucking going on.
Yeah, we don't have to indulge in negativities of the world, my brother. What we need to do is bring some positivity.
Yeah,
everybody, you know what I mean?
Need some of that good positivity on.
And make sure everybody's traveling safely. And I guess everybody should still be wearing a mask, even though those numbers are what I said they are. But, you know, I feel like everything, I just miss basketball, being able to shake and bake Ricky Bobby. And I want things to go back to normal a little bit. But other than that, man, everybody be blessed and heavily favored, man.
That's facts.
Same to you both.
All right, y'all. It's been real. Episode 4.
All right. We out.
All right, boys.
All right.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow all the rest on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris for a tour.